Hi everyone, hope you're doing well from wherever you're watching this channel, depending on your time zone. Now, there was a time when Edwin Sifuna was on Citizen TV. There is something he said. It looked like a joke, but this was in reaction to the previous protest that we had, which was led by Raila Odinga, the Azimio la Umoja, the mass action that took place. We had actually about 2 of them. And anytime you will see police officers tear gassing people, throwing, that water and all that, then they will get to a negotiation table. In fact, we had one, the NADCO, and in this negotiation, it was all about sorting out the issues that people had raised during this demonstration, what led them to mass action. So it was all about solving the problem. But you find out that in every platform that they will get to negotiate, is like the government is just using that to buy time, but not solve the problem. Like, for example, the NADCO report. For how long has it been discussed? And where is it as of now? Did they solve the issue of cost of living that majorly took people to the street? The answer is no. So you just, buy time as you continue to oppress the people. Sifuna warned that it is better off when there is non-people like Edwin Sifuna, Raila Odinga, Godfrey Osotsi, name them, leading this mass action. But the day Kenyans will take this matter upon themselves, there will be no one to call to the table. That was Edwin Sifuna.
Is better off when it is non-people like Sifuna, like Raila, like Osotsi, leading these demonstrations. The day Kenyans take this matter upon themselves, Trevor, there will be no one to call to the table.
Now, we are continuing this final discussion, but just a quick request. For those who are watching and you have not yet subscribed, please consider subscribing to our channel. Thank you so much. And again, to all our viewers, please give this video a thumbs up. Thank you so much, and back to this discussion. Now, it seems Edwin Sifuna was a prophet, because definitely what he talked about has come to pass. He has a political eye, he can see it, and indeed it was coming to happen. Definitely, if you check on, you will see there have been protests in this country. And in all these protests, yesterday, the other day, it is still going on today, there is no any politician leading the protest. The protest is led by young Kenyans, what they're referring to as Generation Z. These are young youth, they're young people who just got angry and they're on the street. By the way, I've also seen old women also on the street protesting. The worst is that police officers are dealing even with the aged people mercilessly. So today, let me ask a question. What if Ruto want to negotiate on the cost of living? Who can he call today? No Raila Odinga leading this. There is no face of Raila Odinga in the mass action. No Kalonzo Musyoka, not Eugene Wamalwa, not Sifuna, no one. These are just Kenyans. So who can Ruto call to the table to negotiate with? The other time they used to come and tear gas, then later call for negotiation. You will see Azimio leaders in a press conference, then shortly William Ruto press conference, then the meetings continue. But little do we discover that they're just buying time without really solving our problem. Ile wakati wa Kenya wameandamana, it forced William Ruto to go back and look on some issues to remove taxes from mikate, eco tax, motor vehicle tax. Saizi wanatafuta za pengine kwa cut down budget. Na nimeona wameguza mahali pengine pabaya, we'll talk about it. So, what he said, it has come to pass because there is no one Ruto can negotiate with directly. He has to look into this issue and try somehow calm the noise. subdued to the pressure. So he has been forced to go and remove some taxes on some item. Not because he was willing to do so, but it is because now we have power blackout, but we have to continue with this. So Ruto is not making the changes that we have seen drastically taking place because he's just willing to do so. This is a man who had a focus to add more burden to our lives. Then they will tell you, oh, people who are going to pay this tax are those who own cars. Forgetting that, or, confusing us that we don't have own cars, so we don't pay. But we use car as a means of transport, matatu. We use these buses. We use motorbikes. So no one will be in business to make losses. They will transfer that burden to the person who is consuming the service. That's the truth. So with all that, today there's no way or no how Ruto can calm down the protest by calling anyone to the table. Because there is no one to call to the table. You can't call all Kenyans to the table. The issue is that listen to their cry and try to bring a solution in a very simple way. Mambo tu hivyo. So he has been forced to do this. But again, it is not enough in what he has done. The taxes are still very high. And it will reach a time when Kenyans will continue with this protest in a massive way. When it is massive, then at the time, it can quickly turn into a revolution. How do you stop a revolution? You can kill some, but you can't kill everyone. That's another truth. Wezi huwa halaiki ya watu. Ukijaribu hiyo, basi wewe utakuwa na mashtaka ya, inaitwa mashtaka ya jinai ama itakuwa namna hiyo. So with all that, no one can go to that direction. So if Ruto was too blind to see or deaf, he has been forced to see what he was warned sometimes earlier. So it is good when you have someone leading this protest and you are in power, because you can reach out to that person. But today, there is no any face of a politician leading the protest. It is just the face of angry Kenyans who have decided in their own wisdom and the courage to speak to this government and reject the kind of treatment they have been subjected to. Saizi hakuna Raila ukita kwa meza useme wacha tuongee tuone tutatumia njia gani. Yaani hata kupunguza ushuru kwa wananchi unahitaji kuwa na committee. Unahitaji kuform a committee. That is how far these people are going to play with our mind. And that's what I've been doing. They are always good in that. That utakuwa na kamati, negotiation, nyinyi mkuje na maneno yenu mseme. Mambo yenye watu walikuwa wamesema kwa maandamano ni mambo tu ya wazi. Sasa leo hii, wakati Mheshimiwa Ruto amekuwa na kikao na wale grupu yake, wakasema kwamba watu wamelalamika wakatoa ushuru fulani hapa na pale. Walikuwa wamekaa mkutano na nani, wakafanya uamuzi wa aina hiyo. Who was sitting in that meeting when they were making this decision? Who? Kwa nani? Hamna. So with that, you find that he has been forced to do the right thing because there's no any loophole he can use. Tuna negotiate na baba. Say that baba ndiye alikuwa anaongoza kwa maandamano haitaendelea. Sasa tusikize tungoje baba akuje na report, then from the report we can move forward. Saizi hakuna mambo ya kungoja report. It is just a mass protest. That's what's taking place. So you could see Edwin's final statement as a mere political statement. But indeed, he was speaking the truth to the power. If the ideas, they should have listened. So, in the rest of William Ruto's leadership, according to what we are seeing, he might face protest. And people who are going to lead this protest They are youth. And by the way, this is now so much genuine, very organic protest, because no politician is pushing these people to do this, so that you say so and so organized for the protest. No one is organizing this. So it is time now the government to understand how comes youth are just out so angry and now not willing even to stop this mass action. Kwa nini? Sababu nyingi tu. And that's where we have reached. If they don't listen, it will be moving, I don't know from worse to where. And if they're not careful enough, revolution is knocking. So it is upon them to make a decision either to listen to the people or listen to IMF and World Bank directives.